I think that we've all done a good job competing with each other this fall camp. And really, I just think that since, I'm an older guy and I've been in a system that's run a pretty complex defense that I was able to pretty much, catch on to things pretty good. All I really had to do is just learn the terminology and I felt like I'd be fine for real.
You come here to K-State from Minnesota. What do you want to prove this season, and what all went into the decision to come to K-State?
The decision to come to K-State, just throughout the recruiting process, this was the staff that I just felt most comfortable with. And Coach Kleinman had a pretty good winning culture at North Dakota State, and I knew that that would translate well here in the Big 12. So that's something that I just wanted to be a part of for my last year.
What would you like to
And
prove this year? Yeah. Sorry.
what I like to prove this year, really just being consistent. I just want to be consistent and just be able to show my talents however I can on the field.
Kels?
Kiondre, for those of us who haven't had the pleasure of watching you play in person yet, how would you describe your game as a cornerback? What's your style like?
Style, I just want to say that, like, really confident. You have to be confident to play this position. And I would just say smart. I feel like I'm a student of the game, and I really pay attention to the details whenever it comes to watching film and just being able to communicate with the guys out there and all just be on the same page. I feel like as a secondary, we have to run as one. And I feel like that's, part of my job is to make sure that we're all a well-oiled machine back there.
And I imagine, making the transition from one school to another this late in your college career isn't the easiest thing in the world. How did you go about making it a seemingly seamless transition?
I think really the hardest part is just throughout this whole pandemic was just getting to know the guys for real. Because whenever I first got on campus, we really couldn't do too much with all the virus going, like the whole virus thing going on. But, whenever I came in and got settled and got acquainted with everybody, the transition was pretty easy.
Kurtz?
Yeah, Kiondre, how does the culture at K-State compare to what the culture was like at Minnesota where you came from before?
I just feel like both are very family-oriented. You can tell, like, on both teams that all the players love each other and they get along, and, the coaching staff and the players have a very good relationship. The things that I think both coaching staffs do well is they ask input from the players and, they actually – take our thoughts into consideration. I feel like they do a really good job of that.
Appreciate it.
Adam?
You're from Minnesota, now you're at K-State in the Big 12, a conference known for high-powered offenses. As a defensive back, how do you feel about that change in going up against these high-powered offenses that the Big 12 is known for?
Whenever you play against I think every defense's objective is to stop explosive plays. So, as a defensive back, that's one of our main purposes. Just go out there, be technically sound, don't miss any assignments, and you can pretty much stop those high-powered offenses just playing disciplined ball.
Ryan?
Hey, Kiondre, how you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Hey, well, what I was wondering is, given that you transferred from Minnesota and then you saw what's happened with the Big Ten, are you kind of like, wow, I kind of dodged a bullet potentially of either having to play in the spring or potentially not playing at all?
I just honestly feel like we're blessed to be in the position we are to play the game that we love this fall. You know what I'm saying? You got people out here petitioning to play and be in our position. So I'm just thankful that we get to play.
Thank you.
Go these last two real quick. Scott?
Yeah, what have you seen from Wayne Jones, the strong safety?
My first impression of Wayne Jones is that he's a very smart player. Wayne is out there making all the calls, telling everybody what to do, all the checks. Wayne is just on top of his game. He's on the next level when it comes to, knowing the defense and knowing what the offense is going to do. And that's really – like, you don't see that much from young players like Wayne's age. So he's really advanced in that aspect of the game.
Last one here, Derek.
What initially drew you to Kansas State? Was there a connection, or what was kind of the draw to play your college football in Manhattan rather than Minneapolis?
Once again, whenever I went through the recruitment process, like these were the coaches I just felt most comfortable with. I had seen like the type of coach that Coach Malone was back when I was in high school. He has like a relationship with my DB coach that I had in high school. And then, Coach BA, Brian Anderson, he was at Minnesota my true freshman year. So, that was a connection there. And, yeah, I just felt most comfortable with these guys.